So when we talk about the StoryBrand framework, there are really 7 messaging points that need to be developed to create your customer story. And these are them. I'll kind of go through them really quickly. The first one is, in any good story, you have to know what the hero wants. Very early on in a movie, a hero wants something. And so, Jason Bourne wants to know where he came from, right? There's one thing. It can't be a lot of different things. Then the next thing that happens in a good story is the hero encounters a problem. And that means that they want, Jason Bourne wants to know who he is, but all of a sudden somebody's chasing him and wants to kill him, right? Mm-hmm. The rest of the movie really is about him overcoming that problem and getting what he wants. Those 2 pieces are really the most important in a story. And I'll come back to those when it comes to marketing to answer your question. Then the way the story formula continues to work is that the hero has to meet someone who helps them win the day. We call that person a guide. That's the 3rd step in good story. So Obi-Wan Kenobi, Luke Skywalker, Haymitch in Hunger Games, somebody who's older, wiser, comes alongside and helps the hero win. Mm-hmm. Then the 4th step is the hero gets a plan. The guide always gives them a plan to move forward and win the day. Then there's a moment that the hero has to be called to action. There's usually like a ticking time bomb or a countdown clock that is going to force the hero to action. Mm-hmm. And then there's kind of been this foreshadowing of the last 2 things that make a good story, which we call success and failure. Mm-hmm. So we know that the hero can have a tragic ending, that everything could fall apart, everybody could die, the hero dies, he doesn't get what he wants or she doesn't get what he wants, or it can end in success. It can have a happy ending, and that's been foreshadowed. So those 7 elements, a hero wants something, encounters a problem, meets a guide that gives him a plan, calls him to action that results in either success or failure, is every movie, every book you've ever read, right? Yep. It's just, that's how good story works. So when we take those principles and apply it to your customers or your fans, the first thing we have to identify is those first 2 pieces. What is it that they want, and what problem is getting in the way for them? That is what invites a customer into a beautiful story. That's what makes customers pay attention to your marketing.